Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1469 Sunshine Lane here in Southlake, Texas, the crown jewel of Southlake. As you guys saw in the last video, we did a shorter tour. Today I'm doing a full tour as requested by many of you, and we recently had a price improvement. So this home is now listed right under $23 million. And again, this home is 8 bedrooms, it has 11 bathrooms, and it's over 31,000 square feet. And again, it's sitting on a 3.6 acre lot. And as you can see, as we come in, this beautiful cobblestone courtyard coming in from the gated entrance. We have a 9-car garage here in the front of the home. And as you can see on the exterior, it's the Mediterranean modern feel. And you know, this home is built to perfection. It has an exact symmetrical build on both sides. It's completely even, and as we come up these stairs, you can see this beautiful fountain in the front. And again, I really want to showcase all of the highlights of this home, all of the features, the upgrades, and what makes this home so special and so much worth the price point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and step inside this beautiful masterpiece. All right, guys, so as we come into this beautiful masterpiece, we're greeted with these beautiful chandeliers and these high ceilings. And when they say everything is bigger in Texas, they really mean it. And as you can see, as we come in, there's marble floors all across, and you have this nice seating area for guests and, you know, entertaining and that sort of thing. And, you know, we've thrown a few parties at this home, and you can comfortably host over 500 people to 1,000 with no problem. We also have this balcony on this side here, this patio area where you can host guests and things like that. You know, open up the doors on a nice sunny day here in Texas, and it leads straight into this beautiful kitchen. And as we come in here, you can kind of see these 3 islands that we have with all the built-in appliances. So we have the fridge and freezer here, and as you can see, everything is nicely built in and very, very top of the line. We have the oven and the range appliances by Wolf, and of course, everything in this home is going to really be top grade, top of the line, and that's the way they built it, you know, to perfection. We have the nook area here for, you know, breakfast and dining with the family, and we come into this nice, beautiful family room here. So there's another fireplace in this home, one of many, and I really like this room because it gives it a very comfortable feel. For such a big home and 31,000 square feet, it's easily, you know, you can get separated from the family easily. So this room is really intimate, and I like that, you know, intimacy that it gives to the family. We have another hangout area here for the kids for homework and whatever they need to do. And then as we come down this hallway, we have a actual built-in wine cellar here with its own AC temperature controlled unit. And it has, of course, another chandelier. On the right-hand side here, you actually have the elevator that will go upstairs and downstairs. And then we have the other staircase that will go upstairs and downstairs, which we'll get to in a second. So as we keep coming down this way, we actually have the laundry room here. And, you know, I just want to showcase the size and show you guys all the built-in cabinetry. And of course, you have your own island. It's also good if you have pets, you know, to keep them maintained and things like that. And then as we keep coming this way, we have another little nook area for studying and office work, or a mail room, if you will. We have a half bathroom here on my right-hand side. And then in this room here it's a mud room. So if you have little kids or pets that are dirty, you have a shower there as well. And then we'll come here now into the west wing of the garage. For the car lovers, you'll kind of see the space that you have in this home. It's a very double deep garage. So you have the 4-car garages here. They're very deep. And then on the other side, you actually have your own apartment suite. All right, so as we come back this way, we actually come back to the front of the home, and I'll quickly take you guys through this dining area, which obviously has these beautiful chandeliers built in and the craftsmanship up top, and a lot of natural lighting coming into the home. And as we start walking through the home, you'll start to notice how symmetrical it really is on both sides, which is very neat. And then I just want to point out this floating staircase, which is just a beautiful touch, which is very hard to engineer for those of you who have dealt with construction. So I think it's very impressive. Through these double doors here, we will come into the office space here which again, for such a massive house, it's a beautiful office designed perfectly with the wood craftsmanship, and I think it has a nice touch with the fireplace and just to get work done, especially for people who, you know, want to just kind of get away and focus on their work. This is a perfect space to do it. And then as we come in here, we have one of the prized possessions of the owner. So this is the second owner of this home, and this is something that he has invested heavily into. So for those of you in the tech world or software, this is an Adobe Atlas Studio. It's one of 4 in the country. So the current owner has invested a lot of money into building this studio, into this home. And the only other places you will find something like this are the likes of Apple and Netflix. This is the only one in a residential home in America. So it's a very, very impressive touch, and it's a prized possession of the current owner, which I definitely wanted to show off to you guys. And those of you in the world of, you know, music and software would definitely appreciate that. So we'll come back this way. We have another half bathroom here. And then as we come out of this section of the home, we'll actually come towards the east wing, which has the first bedroom that we're gonna tour on the main level here. So as you notice, we're getting a lot of steps in this home, and I think I'm already at 5,000 steps just walking the home twice. So you definitely get a workout walking through here. So as we come into this guest bedroom, as you can see, it's oversized, and every single bedroom in this home is going to have its ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. So that's always a great touch. So as we come in, as you'll see, they don't go cheap on anything in this home. You have the marble countertops, you have these beautiful tiles on the floor, and then you have a walk-in shower here, and then of course a walk-in closet. And I'm not gonna show all of the bathrooms and closets in full detail in most of the rooms, but for the main rooms, I will definitely showcase and highlight everything there is to see. So one last thing on this floor before we head upstairs. Again, on this part here, you have the other 4-car garage that is exactly identical to the other side. And again, you have another apartment suite, which is locked at the moment. But that is it for the downstairs. We're gonna go ahead and head upstairs and showcase what the second level has to offer. So as we're coming up to the second level of the home, we're coming up the main entrance here. And I'm really trying to showcase most areas of this home while still trying to keep it relatively time efficient, because it's such a big home and there's so much to capture. So as we come down this hallway, you'll really notice this upstairs is split into east wing and a west wing. So this wing here that we're going into right now is dedicated directly for the master suite. So we have the double doors coming in, and then this first room here on the side is actually sort of a spa room and Pilates, and it has its own coffee maker. So it's really cool if you have a masseuse come out here and, you know, give you guys a private massage. And then over here, your master bedroom actually has its own separate entrance. And as you can see, the scale of the room is just massive. So this is what a master bedroom looks like in a $20+ million home. Obviously we have the chandelier here, you have the natural lighting coming in, and then we have our double doors separating the master bedroom from the master bathroom. So as you can see, you have the marble floors, tile work all over here, built-in tub, and then you have your separate wings, which I love. Again, you have your, you know, I would say this is probably the her side or his or her his. You know, you can really mix it up, but it has a vanity, which is nice. And then you have a walk-in shower here with plenty of shower heads, and I'm gonna show you guys a scale. It also functions as a steam room, and you could probably fit 20 people in there. So if you want to have a, you know, team shower or whatever, you can do that. And then you have a toilet here, and you have separate toilets, which is fantastic, especially at this price point. You know, you don't have to smell each other's stuff. So that's good. It keeps the marriage happy. And as we come through this master closet, I'm just going to quickly walk around it to show you all the space you have, all the built-in shelves and cabinetry. It's really a dream. You have another vanity here, so you know, if you're getting ready with your girlfriends or whatever it is, it works out perfectly. And then as we come down here, I just wanted to point out the original owners of this home actually built this space here for a wedding dress, to showcase their wedding dress, and you know, to relive the good old days and keep the marriage happy. And you know, whenever times are tough, you look at the wedding dress and you think about the good times. So this area here is I would say probably the men's section. It's a bit darker wood, and obviously it's smaller because, you know, the women get most of the clothes. And then you have another, again, toilet here, And then you have, of course, the other sink and built-in shelves on that side. So that's the master bathroom here. Again, it's huge. It's the biggest one I've ever seen in my life, and touring plenty of homes, I really think that it lives up to my expectation for what you can get in a $20 million home. So as we walk down this way, again, I reiterate the steps. I'm a firm believer in whenever you have a lot of money, you want to also maximize health and prioritize your health. So 10,000 steps a day is no problem in this house. And as you look out here, you can kind of see the size and scale and, you know, the craftsmanship in the home. So coming down this way, again, this is where majority of the bedrooms are going to be. I'm gonna take you guys down this way here. This is one of the nicer rooms as well. And I like how they have a movie room upstairs here with all the bedrooms to kind of give that intimate feel between, you know, the family in case all the siblings wanna watch a movie together. You have another bedroom here. And again, it's a walk-in shower, you have a walk-in closet, and it's a full bedroom with full bathroom. It's ensuite. Every single bedroom is going to be grand. However, this bedroom here that we're going into is another master suite. So this bedroom, I would say, is probably bigger than most master bedrooms in 99% of houses I've seen. So this is the room here. And you can kind of see the scale and size. It has 2 chandeliers, and again, it's on the 2nd level, so you can get a nice view of the backyard and everything. But of course, as you come into the bathroom, you have to have your standalone tub, and you can kind of get a glimpse of the backyard. And then you have a walk-in shower, of course, on this side here. And then you have another walk-in closet, which the lights aren't on, but I'll go ahead and turn those on so you can kind of see another walk-in closet. So again, this room in itself is equivalent to most master bedrooms, but again, in this home, that's not the case. This is another guest bedroom. So that's another cool feature that this home has to offer. And then that's going to be the elevator that will actually go downstairs and then to the basement. And then as we keep coming this way, you have another laundry room here. You have all the built-in cabinetry and shelves, washer and dryer, and that's really convenient if you have kids, to have your own separate space for the laundry upstairs so you don't have to do it all in one place. And then this is the last guest bedroom or kids bedroom on the 2nd floor. Again, it's huge size, huge scale, and I'll quickly show you this bathroom because it's one of my favorite designs. The marble work and the color grading on here is just phenomenal. And then of course it has a walk-in closet. So that's going to be it for the 2nd floor. Again, it's all the bedrooms, the master bedroom, and everything is really just grand on this floor, just like the rest of the home. So we're gonna quickly go downstairs now and show you guys the basement, and then we're gonna finish up in the backyard. Alrighty guys, so welcome to the basement, as I like to call it, the fun room. As you come out, you actually have a guest bathroom on this side, and right behind me here, you actually have a trampoline and like a bounce house. So it's a full-on amusement park down here. You have a bowling alley that is full functioning, and then you have an entire stage here behind me that actually hooks up to the studio right above it that I mentioned earlier, and you can actually connect it together to almost have a live band here and have a concert going on. And we've had that at a few events, and it's really impressive and it's really great for entertaining. So over here you have a lot of the poker table, foosball, you have 8-ball over there, and then you have this mini bar here for entertaining and hosting. And then over here you actually have the beater kitchen. So this kitchen, it has top of the line appliances and of course commercial grade appliances, but this is the kitchen you'd primarily use for catering and events, and it's the beater kitchen that we use most of the time whenever we do events at this home. So it's really cool to have that downstairs, so that way you don't mess up the upstairs kitchen and you keep it separate from the rest of the house. And you'll kind of get a sense that this home, again, the foundation was laid with concrete, so it's industrial grade, basically reinforcement. And this home was built like a Four Seasons hotel. So as you see here, we have the 8-ball, we have foosball, we have air hockey. We have all of these things for entertaining and hosting. And then as you come into here, you have a gym, and then you have a racing simulator, which is really cool. And I quickly want to show you guys something which, I probably shouldn't, but I want to show you for the sake of you guys understanding how intricate this home is. This home actually has a control room here, which is a little bit of a mess, so excuse it, but I wanted to show you how this home functions. And I think that's another aspect of the video that, a lot of people will not show you. It has a Control 4 system, of course. It has Apple TVs, water heaters, mirrors all over the place. And then on that side there, you have all of the HVACs and water heaters, and you know, it's really, really cool to see how the home functions. But you also have a full-on basketball court, which could be converted into a gun range, but it has the Laker colors. So, you know, if a Shaq or something like that wants to buy this home, that would be a perfect fit. But in all honesty, this home really suits any real professional, anybody who's, you know, the best in their industry and likes the best of the best. This home encompasses it all. So we're gonna kind of finish up here, and then I'm gonna take you guys to the backyard and show you the real entertaining space, and then we'll finish up. So welcome to your own outdoor oasis. In all honesty, I really feel like I'm in a 5-star resort here. Somewhere maybe in the Caribbean islands. This home is just immaculate, especially the backyard, and it's perfect for entertaining. So as you can see here, you have 2 hot tubs, and then this is a kids area, the pool, and then you have this bridge here that you can actually jump off of, and you have your own water slide that will go into a 16-foot deep pool. What's also cool is this home has so many areas for entertaining. As you can see here, you have an outdoor kitchen with your own heaters and fans, and you have your own grill and your own pizza oven, and it actually, the inside there will open up for outdoor-indoor hosting area in the summertime. And as we come around this way, you'll kind of see the scale and size of this backyard and this lot. Again, everything needs to be bigger in Texas, especially whenever you have a 31,000 square foot home. And just to give a little context, you know, the original owners of this home built it to be, as I said, a 5-star mansion. You know, you really feel like you're at a Four Seasons hotel, and they were in the construction business. So whenever they built this home, they built it to perfection, they built it fortified, and they built it to last. And I just want to quickly point out here on this field, as you can see, it's all turf. This turf was actually ripped up from the 2017 Super Bowl at NRG Stadium where Tom Brady won. They took this turf, the owner purchased it, and they put it in this backyard. So you have a piece of history. So if you're trying to recreate that and you're an athlete and you're training on this, it's inspirational. And then I just want to pan over here real quickly. As you can see, you have some more activities here. You have the driveway that goes from the entrance around. You have a basketball court, and then it goes all the way down into the turf. So you can really host, you know, up to 400 cars we've had at one point. And we'll put some clips of that on the screen. So as you can see, this beautiful, pristine backyard is located nicely on a huge lot here in Southlake, Texas. I also wanted to note the advantage of the geographical location of Southlake, Texas. For those of you who aren't familiar, Southlake is right in the center of the Metroplex. So you're about 20 minutes away from Dallas, you're 30 minutes away from Fort Worth, and you're less than 10 minutes from DFW Airport. So that's one of the advantages of being here in Southlake. And of course, you're on a huge private lot here in Southlake, which you cannot get in neighborhoods like Highland Park or University Park in Dallas, as well as Carroll ISD, which is one of the best school districts in Texas. So again, I just wanted to point that out. And if this video gets, let's say 1,000 likes, I'm gonna jump off that bridge right there, and I'll do it in a suit. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the full tour. Again, a big shout out to my group, the Hirschenberg Group, and listing agents Michael Hirschenberg and Brad Cook for letting me shoot this video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I try to capture as much as I could with the window that I have, but I wanted to make sure it was a full tour for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. So if you're watching this just for entertainment and you're just interested to see what $23 million gets you here in Southlake, Texas, I hope you enjoyed, because I love doing the same thing. And if you're watching because you're looking to move to the area or you're interested in Southlake, my contact information is going to be down below. Give me a call, shoot me an email, and we can definitely set up a private tour to show you the full home and everything that it has to offer, because I'm guaranteeing you this home shows a lot better in person, and everything you're seeing looks a lot better in person. So again, please like, subscribe, comment if you're new to my channel. Give me some support. I'm trying to, you know, build my channel, build my audience, and again, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is an insane home. It took a lot of effort to make this happen. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video.